One of the main functions of TGC System devices is research. This is where a bioresonance session begins, consisting of the application of stimuli. This is done through the device's sensors and the collection of the body's biological response to those stimuli. This stimulation is produced through very low-intensity electromagnetic waves, making them suitable for people of all ages. On our cutting-edge device, the TGC Pro, research takes an average of only 3 seconds for an image, almost 75% faster than on the most popular bioresonance devices. During the investigation, we obtained 2 main data sets. On the left, we see this image as an example, highlighting points with different colors. These colors define the intensity of the bioenergetic response of each point. This gives us information about blockages or areas of high energy concentration. These could indicate existing imbalances or those in the process of developing. On the right, we see 2 waves, one blue and one red. These waves are the result of the exploration in this image, and, as we will see later, they will provide us with the most information about the condition of this body part and the possible solutions we can apply. Once the investigation is complete, we will begin to see the results on this screen. Here we can see some body parts with lower energy levels, others with optimal energy levels, and others with excessively high energy levels. This view will help us focus on the areas showing the greatest need. These energy levels may be due to physical imbalances such as symptoms or illnesses, but they can also be related to mental and emotional situations, such as stress, anxiety, or depression, as well as an energetic response to the environment, such as when we are exposed to radiation, toxicity, or a negative environment. Next, we'll go to a screen where we'll compare the wave we obtained as a result in this particular image with any of the results in the database. Here you can see that there are 4 red lines, which indicate that there is a great similarity between the wave obtained from the exploration of this image and the corresponding frequencies. Through a series of checks that allow us to be even more precise with the information gathered, we can verify if any of these results are even closer to the wave pattern of the person who took the test. In our software's database, you will find hundreds of categories and subcategories. Each one contains wave pattern models for us to compare with the obtained results. In research, for example, in the physical plane, parasites, heavy metals, toxins. In the mental and emotional aspect, we find categories such as conflicts, relationships, fears. There are hundreds of categories of remedies or therapies in which we can test which of them is the most suitable to help us recover our health. Any professional dedicated to health and well-being can find standard categories tailored to their practice, opening a vast field of possibilities for the application of NLS Bio Resonance technology. Once you've selected the categories you want to work with, your research space is ready. Now, in each image, you can select categories independently or in groups to compare the wave obtained in the research of this image with the available standards. This allows for a detailed analysis and comparison of the data. Here we can activate advanced functions to fine-tune the results for greater accuracy. The researchers who developed this technology analyze naturally occurring brainwaves in different physical and emotional states, which we then use to compare with the brainwave pattern of the image we're analyzing. This allows us to explore the physical, emotional, and mental aspects, as well as the environment, detecting possible connections between different levels to help find and understand potential causes and seek personalized and effective solutions. Through this exploration, we can identify potential links between these different areas, helping us to find and understand the possible root causes. This approach enables us to develop tailored and effective solutions. To learn how to use and interpret the results from TGC System devices, you can access the videos in the Bioresonance Device Technician course at any time. This course is included with the purchase of any of our devices. We also offer weekly training sessions, support for your queries, and remote access with qualified therapists for you or your clients through the TGC Pro Club. Learn about TGC System devices, training, and the TGC Pro Club, or book an appointment to try this technology through our websites.